Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We're at, the best I can come up with when I just click this spot on Google Maps is like 9008 North Buchanan. It's the set of 3 units that's not quite finished yet. So we're starting at the rearmost unit here, 3-inch ABS pipe. Got water running. Mirror zeroed out. I'll take a look at that first spot there on the way out. I've got a hose running pretty full bore right now, so that excess water at the start may just be, there's just so much volume dumping in at one time. It's possible we may have a settling spot there. This thing hardly looks like any water's been down it yet. It still has all the dust on the inside of it. This might be the virgin run here. Alright, swapping over here now to 3034 PVC. A couple tie-ins there. We hit concrete. That would appear to be 6-inch diameter as far as I can tell. That right in front of us there is the main lateral. I'm not going to be able to round the bend on it, but that's it right in front of us. Alright, so I got some water trickling through the line here, just about done draining. Transition joint looks good there. And that transition there looked good. So there is a little bit of standing water here. I mean, it's hardly anything. But so right now my camera head, the spring head of the camera is just barely, let's see here, camera's just barely dropped into the line, and I'm going to re-zero out here. That standing water dissipates off at about 2 feet into the sewer line. It's right as the line starts to make a turn. It's a slight, like a 22-degree turn. The belly dissipates off at that point. Extremely minor. I mean, we're talking probably 16th quarter inch. The thing that's unknown is whether or not that's going to settle more when you pour concrete. It might not. I have no idea. My guess, that's probably as much settling as it's going to do, but just be aware of that. You've got about 2 feet or so of pipe there with about a 1/16 of an inch or so of standing water. Alright, so we started with the rearmost unit. We're moving to the middle unit. I pre-ran water down all of these, so we won't have flowing water, but I ran the hose down each one of these cleanouts, the middle and the frontmost one, for a minute or so solid. So that one dives nice and hard. There's so much sun glare out here right now, it's hard to see the Y's. Maybe that doesn't Y in for a while there. Usually it just drops straight down. I swear on that first, I've got a little bit of sun glare in my face right now, but ran through that 2 different times there, and the Y might be so sudden I'm just not seeing it. I'm going to push out here a little ways just to make sure this doesn't run way around and tie in up ahead somewhere. Yep, there it is. No, this is a much different branch. This is a huge branch of pipe. That's like almost a full-length sewer line on this thing here. So there's your Y connection in. That's one of the Ys you saw in the original run out. And we don't need to wait for the water to drain on this one. This one's got good flow through it. No standing water at all. It's quite a run there. Remember if I zeroed my foot counter out on this one, but yeah, got better part of 30-40 foot stretch. Usually on this design you drop 3 feet and you're in. I'm glad I decided to go into that. I took it upon myself to decide for you to scope this one. I'm glad I did, because that's not a shorty little branch of pipe there. My suspicions were correct. Going backwards, I can tell some amount of water's been down this. The flow line's been, the dust is cleared out. Nothing obvious going on there. That looks good. That was going back towards the house there until we got through the foundation. That one's looking great. We're going to move to the front unit here. The frontmost unit. And there's that Y there. That one too, pre-ran water through it for about a minute. Enough went down this thing. If we had standing water, we'd see it at this point. The thing dives so hard it'd be hard to belly out anyway, but anyway. everything here, my only concern with that very first, or I'm sorry, the very last unit, you've got just a tiny bit of settling that's occurred. Most likely, I don't imagine that is, I mean, I was sitting over the top of that line. That's probably by the time you disperse all that weight when you pour the concrete. You know, I weigh just under 200 pounds. That's probably similar to the amount of weight, if not potentially more, that would go down there. So, anyway, that even for new construction standards does not feel like a repair-worthy situation there, but I wanted to at least point it out to you before concrete's poured. It's possible you may have something occur there. It's possible it may worsen. As we sit right now, good flow end to end, everything's looking good here.